Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down, and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. And that was Matthew chapter 7, verses 16 through 23. And for those of you wondering why I read those Bible verses, I just want to come out and say it, considering the title of this video. It's about Chillicothe, Ohio again. And recently, the other day, I got a barrage or an onslaught, if you will, of comments basically bashing me, basically telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. And as I will show you guys later on in this video, I will share with you guys a screenshot of those comments, which I'm going to say it right now, I have already deleted, and I automatically deleted them. And for those of you watching and those of you wondering why I did that, is simply because I can. This is my channel. This is my domain. This is my turf. I have every right to delete any comment that I so choose. And if you don't agree with that, too bad. And I want to directly say this to a guy who goes by the username here on YouTube, The Haze, specifically The Haze 6504. And Haze, if you are watching this right now by any chance, hello once again. You really don't need an introduction at this point, but I'm just going to keep it plain. I'm not going to drag this video on any more than I should. And I will share with you guys what the Haze 6504 basically told me in a previous video of mine, which was titled Chillicothe, Ohio Defeatist Mentality. And that was one of the very first videos that I ever made about Chillicothe, Ohio. And let me preface this by saying the following. As someone who has lived most of his life in Chillicothe, Ohio, in the area of Chillicothe, Ohio, I'm just going to declare this to the Haze. I have every right to say what I need to say about the town that I do business in. Okay? The Haze, you better listen to me right now. Because metaphorically speaking, I don't mean this literally, but metaphorically speaking, if you push people like me, I guarantee you I'm the type who shoves people back down. I double down on what I say. I back up what I say. I believe in what I say. I don't know about you specifically and what you do in your life, and I don't want to know. But judging by your avatar picture, and let's be honest, it's not flattering, you willingly flash a devil horn hand gesture like you're so proud of it. And by the way, Hayes, God rebuke you for doing that, because if you knew the true intent behind that, you wouldn't be doing that. If you call yourself a true believer in Jesus Christ, then guess what? You don't flash a devil horn hand gesture. And I highly doubt that you went to Texas University to say hook 'em horns or anything like that. No, you're flashing the devil horns. Okay? And maybe you're into heavy metal rock music, whatever. Even so, it's not right. It's a satanic hand gesture. I want you to know that, Hayes. God rebuke you for that. Anyway, the comments that I want to share with you guys, and I'm just going to read them off here plainly because this is what the Hayes told me. And he's wrong, by the way, but I'm just going to say it. This is what the Hayes told me. I've lived here my whole life. What kind of jobs do you want? You make 0 cents. Congratulations. Did you make any sense? Did you back it up with facts when you said that? Here's another one. I think Chillicothe is awesome. I love everything about it. Nothing I don't like about it. You can't change anything, meaning me, Stephen. People don't care. That's my point, Hayes. People don't care. They're too busy trying to survive. And to a certain degree, you may have a point there, Hayes, that people don't care and they're too busy trying to survive. In one aspect, I may understand that, but in another aspect, it's really lame. Let's be honest. From one person who does business in Chillicothe to another, it's pretty lame. I want you to know that. The fact that you people don't care is exactly why you people are in this current position right now, seeing Chillicothe become a cesspool. And I'm sorry for raising my voice, but you need to hear it, Hayes. Because you're part of the problem. I'd say that to your face. I'm going to skip over that one comment by Ton. That was a good comment. But here's the Hayes once again. I love this town and everything about it. You might need to move. Well, I'm just going to be blunt right now, Hayes. How about you go to hell? Really? Okay, I got cut off, so I need to retake this. I left off by telling the Hayes, go to hell. And guess what? I mean that. You love this town of Chillicothe and everything about it. And you're telling me that I might need to move. You're telling me, someone who has lived most of his life in Chillicothe, in the Chillicothe area, for every year of his life but 2.5 years, to move. First of all, Hayes, I'm not going anywhere. Do you understand? I'm not leaving. How about you get out of the way? How about you pack your bags and leave Chillicothe? Because sure as hell, you're not doing anything to change anything around here. Like I said, you are part of the problem. You don't change anything. You let people like Luke Feeney, the mayor, run this town so he can snort up cocaine. That's what people like you in the city of Chillicothe are doing. You don't get to tell me what I should do, okay? You have no authority over me, Hayes, okay? If you love this town and everything about it, fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't. If that's what you really believe, that's what you believe. But don't you talk down to me like I don't know anything and basically tell me that I'm out of order. Because I can easily tell you the same thing. You're out of order. Okay? I do my business in town, in Chillicothe, all the time, just like you. You have rights and I have rights. How about you respect my rights? And your last comment here, business doesn't come to Chillicothe, Ohio so they can fail. If there were no money to be made, they would not set up shop. Hayes, look, I never said that businesses don't come to Chillicothe, okay? I'm not saying there's no money to be made, okay? What I am saying, and what I did say back at that DeVitas Mentality video, how about you rewatch it, is that local leaders of Chillicothe are putting their money in all the wrong areas. Do you really think, Hayes, that putting thousands and thousands of restaurants everywhere and putting thousands and thousands of car dealerships everywhere is making Chillicothe look good? Do you think that's giving Chillicothe a positive image? Do you? Do you understand that? Am I making sense to you? And lest we forget, recently Chillicothe, the local leaders, they spent a few $1 million on getting a video board up and running when you pass by the new parts of downtown. Okay, good. They spent money on that. But how about helping the homeless? They didn't do that until recently, finding a homeless shelter. I am sick and I am tired of people like you, Hayes, being blind to all this. Okay? I'm sick and tired of it. And comments like yours represent one big reason why I do what I do, why I have to call it out. Because if I don't tell my side of the story about Chillicothe, Ohio, then guess what? People like you are just going to keep having your way. You people like to have it so, and that's on you. That's your fault. If you don't call out people like Luke Feeney and local leaders in general, then guess what? You get what you deserve. You get exactly what you deserve. And I'm just not going to put up with it anymore. Okay? Really, Hayes, what do you want? Do you just want to, you know, resort to taking drugs or drinking alcohol all the time? Or do you just want to party hard wherever you go? Again, I don't care. Really, I don't care. And for the record, Hayes, you're permanently banned from my channel. And congratulations, Hayes. You are the first one to receive a permanent ban from me, from STV Castle. Wear it proudly. I will not put up with people like you, Hayes. Okay? And as I mentioned before at the start of this video, ye shall know them by their fruits. What are your fruits, Hayes? What are you about? Do you bring forth good fruit? Or do you bring forth evil fruit? I think we all know the answer to that question. And don't even bother answering that, because I'm just going to delete it. You have your rights to say what you've got to say about Chillicothe, but so do I. I have every right to say what I need to say about Chillicothe, because Chillicothe's my town too. I'm sorry I need to remind you about that, Hayes, but it's true. You have your vision of Chillicothe and I have mine. My vision of Chillicothe is to promote creativity, is to promote more opportunities for people, to get people off the ground and running, to give people the kind of jobs that they need, and not just flipping burgers or just stocking shelves at a dollar store or just greeting people at Walmart, because there's more to life than that, and you know it. You know it, Hayes. Maybe you need to move. Well, how about you stop being a jerk, Hayes? How about you get off your butt and do something? How about you make videos? How about you back up what you say with facts? Until then, Hayes, we got nothing to speak of. We got nothing to talk about, just so you know. And it's people like you that make me want to double down and keep doing what I do. Because the inactivity of people like you, the fact that you people don't do anything about Chillicothe, is why Chillicothe is the way it is right now. And the fact that you don't care and the fact that you don't understand that fact says everything that I need to know. And this is exactly what I'm up against. It is not just a literal thing, it's also a spiritual thing, it's a mental thing, it's an emotional thing. And for those of you out there, especially other true believers who may come across this video and channel, I'm really hoping that you guys understand it. Please get the point of what I'm telling you. Woe unto those who call evil good and good evil. Hayes, not just you, but so many other people like you who live in Chillicothe, Ohio right now, you need to repent. The reason why things get worse in Chillicothe is because you guys don't repent. You don't change. You don't care to change. And that's why you're condemned. And I declare that before God Himself. That's it. Take care, guys.